Welcome to Knitting Basics. I'm Kathy Paradise and I'm your knitting instructor. In this DVD, we'll take you through all the steps in the knitting process. Without further hesitation, let's get started. Before we learn how to knit, we have to have the correct supplies. Of course, we need knitting needles and we need yarn. Knitting needles come in many sizes, many shapes, double-pointed, single-pointed, circular. What we need to know right now is we need straight knitting needles about a size 9 or 10, and we need yarn. And the yarn, I want it to be kind of a medium weight to chunky, and a light color would help. The lighter the color, the easier it is to see your stitch. The very first thing that you need to learn before you start to knit is the slip knot. This is how we start our slip knot. This is our tail, and the length of our tail will vary, and we'll get into that a little bit later. And this string is connected to our ball. We're going to cross our string over our tail, tuck it underneath the hole, grab our new loop, and pull down on our tail. And there's our slip knot. To take it off, we just pull apart. Okay, let's try that one more time. We fold our yarn in half. We take the piece connected to the ball over our tail. We tuck it underneath the hole. We grab our new loop and we're going to pull down on the tail. Our slip knot. Very good. Our next step is to put our needle into our slip knot. Go ahead and pull a little bit tight and to make sure that your tail's in the front. Now let's talk about the length of our tail. Typically, when you go ahead and cast on stitches, you're going to allow about 1 inch of tail per cast on stitch. So if you're going to cast on about 10 stitches, you need at least a 10-inch tail. Now that you've learned how to do the slip knot, it's time to learn how to do the cast on row. The cast on is the foundation of all your knitting, and every knitting project starts with your cast on row. There are probably 40 different ways to do the cast on stitch. Today I'm going to teach you the long tail cast on, which is probably the most popular cast on, and you can use it for all your different projects. This is how you start the cast on. Your slip knot is on the needle and your tail's in front. Go ahead with your palm facing you, grab both strands of yarn. Take your thumb and your index finger and pinch them together. Put them between both strands of yarn and spread them out. Now face your palm toward you, pull your needle down, take your needle and go up your thumb. Grab the yarn that's connected onto your index finger, put it back through the hole by your thumb, and then pull. And there's your cast on stitch. Let's try a couple more. Put your palm towards you, grab both strands of yarn, pinch your thumb and your index finger together. Go ahead and spread out the yarn. Put your palm towards you again. Bring down your needle. Let's go up the thumb. Let's grab the yarn connected to the index finger and back to the hole connected to your thumb. Okay, there's your third cast on stitch. Your first cast on stitch was your slip knot, and you have 2 more. Let's try that one more time. Your palm is facing you. Grab both pieces of yarn. Pinch your index finger and your thumb. Go ahead and put it between both strands of yarn and spread them out. Turn your palm towards you again. Bring your needle down. Go up your thumb. Grab the yarn connected to your index finger, bring it back through your thumb, and pull. There is number 4. Isn't that beautiful? What I'd like for you to do is practice that over and over and over again. Sometimes it takes quite a while until you feel like you really got the knack. In our next lesson, we would like for you to start with 10 cast-on stitches on your needle.